I'd like to call the committee of the whole together, or to order, excuse me. We'll start by going over the agenda items. Unless you have a few different consent resolutions on your desk as well, we can get to those as we go. We do have a public hearing at 5:55 for local law number 3, and then also a little celebratory event as well. So we'll kind of try to fit it all in our 30 minutes. So first up, adopting the minutes from the last meeting. Thank you very much. Any other any comments on the minutes from Emily? Great. All right, the next one. All right, this is where our consents come in. The next one is a resolution authorizing the sale of city-owned properties. It's got 5 items on here. However, Robin Waldron had asked that they be done as separate resolutions, and I think perhaps Chief Agresta can explain to us why, but we are going to replace Resolution 82 with Resolution 87, 88, 89, and
85 and 86.
90 and 91 is what we're replacing 82 with. So, Chief Agresta, could you walk us through the sale of these city-owned properties?
I could, I don't have the 5 separate resolutions, but I'm just going to sit down.
Thank you, Mr. Marcello.
One of the properties, the property disposition committee met and awarded it. The bidder was not interested in the property after all, so we had to go to the next one in line. That was the only pickup with this. I believe that is why they're being put on 5 separate resolutions.
For different bids, we went with lower bids than certain ones.
Yes, in this case it is a lower bid. Property disposition does not always award the highest bidder, because there's just one of numerous factors that are looked at in the process, but in this case it is. It was 16 Trinity. Yes, 16 Trinity.
So that was the one where the person wasn't interested. The first bid was, so we went to the second bid. Okay, yep, that's gonna, on that one. All right, so that's 87. The minimum asking bid was 500, received 2 offers, one for 2,800 and one for 15,000. Committee was going to award the property to 15,000, but he decided he didn't want the parcel. All right, 88, which is 66 Union Street. The offer of $5,000. This you also received 3 offers, but went with the lowest bid out of the 3.
We did. Tony, you want to explain, or do you want 66 Union?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. This one person has done work on this type of house before, that the hole in the roof and the ridge beam is pulling away from the side wall. It's going to need some serious rehab, and this person has been successful with rehabbing these properties in the city before.
Okay, any questions for Chief? Great, 89. This is the sale of 36 McDonald. And in this one, we did go with the highest bid out of the 2 offers.
Correct. The minimum bid for this was 15,000. The one bid did not meet the minimum bid. This property has been like a bad penny. We've tried to sell it a couple times, but there's been title issues. We're selling it this time as is, disclosing that there's title issues, so that hopefully we will not wind up still in possession of this property.
Okay, thank you. Anything else on that? All right, the next one is 90. It is 15 Garden Street. Again, it looks like this is the previous purchaser as well.
Same purchaser, this is the only bid on the property.
Okay. And number 91, 16 Bunn Street. Again, this is one where you went with, a different, not the highest.
Correct, we did. This house needs, plenty of work. It is next to the city-owned parking lot on, Bunn Street. The one offered a $15,000. That gentleman was under the impression that he was going to receive all the properties, and it was an all type or nothing, and that was a hiccup as well with the other one.
Okay. Any questions for Chief Progressa? Thank you.
You're
I know we
welcome,
did that a little differently than normal. However, if you all want to put them on the agenda, we're happy to do. All right. Back to our regular scheduled program, number 83, resolution authorizing mayor to execute contract between the city and Montgomery County DSS. I'm the sponsor on this. This is one where we contract with the Montgomery County Department of Social Services for the work experience program, and that allows us to have some workers come get some experience in City Hall and throughout the city.
Correct.
And the mayor was done this before successfully.
We have done it in the rec department. In this particular time, we're going to be using it for City Hall maintenance here. We're hoping to get some help with the huge amount of lawn work that we have.
Grounds.
And it worked out successfully for the rec department. We're looking forward to doing the same here.
Any questions? Thank you. All right, resolution 242584, Alderman Collins, a speed study from Route 5S to the eastern city line. Is that bad, Chief?
Sure. It's been proposed that with the SPCA on 5S, and the other transfer station and storage facility, that we should reduce the speed limit there like we did on the west side of 5S. So in order for the state to consider that, they want us to do a speed survey. So that's giving them permission to do that. We want to reduce it possibly from 35 to 45.
Excellent. Any questions? Great. On to resolution 242585, resolution approving the audit, Alderwoman Collins.
The audit is fine.
Thank you for going through that. Let's skip to we have one other consent resolution this evening, 86. Mayor Simplani, a resolution appointing police chief.
Yes. I informed you all last week of my intention to appoint Joe Spencer as our police chief, and this is what this resolution is all about. Any questions?
Okay. Excellent. We'll do quick. We've got two ordinances on here as well, which we'll need to schedule public hearing for. The first one is sponsored by Alderman Holliday, ordinance F of 2024.
Yeah, so basically, speaking with someone on the local police force, they expressed about how there's nothing in the city code about smoking in city parks, which I found to be funny. It's a state law, however, for state parks. So all we're pretty much doing here is adding to the city code in this particular section that smoking and vaping is not prohibited in parks like it is for state parks, and there's that as such. So pretty simple.
Was tobacco not already?
Yeah. it
That wasn't either, just those signs we had?
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to enforce it at one point and there was nothing to support it. And
We enforce it at River Lake Park every week, all the time.
Right, but the police couldn't
Right.
issue a ticket for that.
Exactly. So that's that. Any questions or anything? Discussions? Okay.
Okay, and so we'll talk about the public hearing when we get to the session.
Perfect.
And then ordinance G, Alderman Marticello, fees for towing.
Yeah, the towing fees haven't been raised in over 20 years. I think, what year was it, cost? 2008?
Yes, 2008.
They haven't been raised, so I talked to Stanley from Codis Amigo Street Garage. And then I talked to another, seller from individuals and their rates have not been increased. So I asked the chief to do a study on some of the other places. We have not raised the storage fee, because that's fair enough. But as far as the towing, it hasn't been raised, so we just raised the minimum. And it's comparison to other areas around. And it's from 8 AM to 5 PM. On weekdays, it goes up to $110, Monday through Friday, and it goes to $125. And on weekends, it goes to $150.
And that's passed on to the person who gets towed.
Yes,
Sure.
but, yeah, we have no revenue from this at all.
Yeah.
But it's for that. And this is for introductory purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need a public hearing, right? Okay, so next time the council meeting, and how many public hearings do we have? Two? This is gonna be real short, so, make it whatever you want. 1 minute? Okay?
Yeah, we could do both, we could start at 5:55 and then the next one following.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so next we did the agenda items. Committee reports. Golf Commission, we talked about last week and you received the minutes from that meeting.
All right,
Anything we really need to update on, or?
yes, I can give you a real quick one. The
Okay,
mayor and Alderman Carpenter and myself attended this golf commission meeting. And the mayor brought up an update on the golf course clubhouse. Give all the dates, when it's gonna be advertised, when the bids are coming in, and when the completion date is gonna be. If you want to add anything, Mayor, to that?
No, that's basically what we did.
And that's what we did. Okay, and secondly, they made a proposal for increased fees, course fees, 5%, which basically is like, minimal, $2. And it'd be like, very minimal, but it's something that they need to do to just generate small revenue. And they talked about a different tracking system on the course. And that was brought in with mixed reviews. So we're gonna hold off on that and, on the tracking system until we get more information. Anything else, Alderman? Or not? No,
okay. Do you have a date for the next meeting, or?
Commission members, Sherlock notifies us when it usually is.
Okay.
Did anybody hear anything about a potential volunteer for the Recreation Commission? We talked about that at the last meeting for the Golf Commission, potential volunteers. Did anyone approach anybody?
Was that?
We were looking for a female possibly, or we had spoken
No,
about
we
our.
didn't know anything about it, Mayor, because that's
Okay.
your appointment.
No, I know, but we were looking for people who would be willing to
Or
serve.
we'll look for people willing to serve.
Well, we talked about Barb,
Yeah, Connor, yeah, we did bring her name up, that's you.
we should discuss it with her.
No.
Okay. Did she say
We
she
will-
wanted to do it? Did she say she was willing to do it?
I will ask.
Okay, just checking on
I
that.
will do that, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Recreation Commission, have they had a meeting lately, or?
Well,
the next one
It
is?
was Alderman's holiday birthday. So I told him,
birthday, Alderman.
excuse me, and Alderman Carpenter went instead. So Alderman Carpenter give you an idea of what happened at the
It was a
recreation.
very peaceful, calm meeting. Mike and Sonia gave a really good presentation about how the strength of the league. And Ruben, I apologize for not writing his last name down, gave a plea to try to run for office. They rejected that with a vote, and that was pretty much the extent of it.
Is that for Little Giants?
Baseball.
Oh, for baseball, okay.
But overall, just going to a meeting in the past, Rob and Michelle do a fantastic job.
They did a great
It's
job.
a great committee, so.
We went
What was that,
over,
last
we went
night?
over the
Or-
events. We went over the proposed events for
You have the same birthday
2025.
as Oliver.
Really?
Yeah,
That's what we're going for.
I guess so. Okay. Great. Cannabis zoning meeting, have we had any?
We'll let the chairman jump on that.
You're chairman,
Sure, yeah. So, we had a meeting last night.
also last night?
Yep, we did, yep. Went very well. We were just putting some ideas down on paper. It was like a workshop in a way. Collaborative, which you want in the first place, right, with something like this. So we do anticipate on having at least 2 more meetings. So, we're kicking the can down the road here and trying to make sure that we cover all of our bases and.
I'd like to thank Anthony for the lessons and last
Yes.
night. You gave us a lot of very good information to think about, things that we could mull over till the next meeting.
All right, thank you. And then registered agent quote committee, this is kind of a new one we just put together.
No meeting has
No
been
meeting
scheduled
yet.
yet.
Okay,
Is there a committee? That's a
Yes.
question I have.
As of the last meeting, we put a committee
There
together.
was a committee established at the last meeting.
Yeah, Michelle has the list of committee members.
yeah, I think pretty much anyone that was on that email that I sent, except take me off of it, because I'm not on the committee, but.
I did get information from the assessor, I will forward it to the group of how many parcels are in the city of Amsterdam. It's 6,864.
Wow.
4,912 are residential.
And I just interject here. Mayor, I talked to Mrs. Carbone.
Mrs. Who?
Damaris Carbone. And remember the day you and I were there when she paid that? She wanted to know if we could revisit that fee that she paid.
Again, how long ago was that, James?
A few months ago. She paid $28,000.
The Amsterdam Housing Authority
Yeah,
paid us $28,000.
yeah. And she was under the gun to pay it because
We had asked her to document.
we asked her to give us information, but, Tony explained to me why she was under the gun to do it because
I can only speculate.
speculate, well, go ahead and speculate for me, go ahead.
That it had to do with HUD compliance issues.
Right, HUD compliances, so really she didn't have a chance to come to the council and to explain really what the problem was. She did to us, she did to the mayor and I, but we were in the corridor, we didn't have much time, and she said she had to get this done.
Yeah, she's gonna document what happened, right?
I told her to give us the information, she's gonna mail it to you and me and,
Great.
and the city clerk, and we can review it. So I wanted to just give you a heads up, okay?
That's great.
All right, that's all I have, thank you.
Great, we only have about 10 minutes left, so I'm gonna skip the ward updates, and just go to special projects. Charter review, we'll be looking at probably more in the next month. And then the clerk hiring, Kim Brumley said that she has applicants ready, to be interviewed, for our consideration. Myself, and I sent out an email asking if we needed one more person, on the interviews. I heard from Irene, I don't know if I heard from anyone else. If not, it'll be myself and Irene that'll do the interviews with the committee, with members of the clerk's office.
I thought I submitted my name. I thought I had.
Today?
First.
No, when I first came on. Well,
Jimmy submitted his name first.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's awesome. But Irene, you wanna do it? I figure I had the time, I'm free during the day and everything like that. If you want to, go right ahead.
No, I put my name there because she had asked, she posed the question, but that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. And then I think we have some treats. I don't want to do that. I thought we would do that now and then,
Go right ahead, Kelly. You wanna do it?
6 o'clock?
Well, then before that, why don't you do ours?
Yeah, you can do that now.
we can do that now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
great.
don't we do that? Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, pass it down to
Oh.
the chair of the Public Safety Committee.
Not that, we're gonna do the cake and the coffee now.
Yeah, we're gonna do that at the proclamation period of the meeting, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, I thought you
When
said
are
we
we
could do
doing
that now.
All
All right,
right,
so,
Michelle, go right ahead. You're in charge.
I'm not sure.
You're very good at it.
yeah.
We're gonna have cake now?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, very nice.
Well, it's Chief Thomas's last meeting here with us, and we wanted to make sure we sent him off with some cake. In true City Hall style with some cake and coffee.
Mom's out of there.
There you go. Last time I saw you was at a football game.
How much?
It's warmer here.
This cake.
Fancy, look at that.
Chris, got this made. The council.
Nice.
What's it say, chief?
Congratulations on your retirement, John. It's got the police badge on it. Very nice.
Very nice.
Blue and white.
Very nice.
I hope.
You gotta bring it. Mr. Townsend, I just want to put meeting and thank you for your beautiful.
So you dig in there. Go ahead.
No, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Sorry. Okay.
I'm fine. I do not know.
Sometimes you don't know until you cut it open.
It looks good.
What are you, chocolate or vanilla guy? Same, bro.
I mean, it's not like I have anything against chocolate.
Yeah, 100%.
I just don't.
Right, yeah. Something about vanilla, it's right. Ice cream too, vanilla based ice cream. Yep, same.
No, I just think chocolate.
All in, how are you?
Yeah, nothing against chocolate.
No, no.
Yeah.
Doc,
Made it,
That's all, Jimmy. Got you right away.
that's everybody down.
We gotta make an actual nameplate that says Don.
No, I was gonna call you yesterday, I'm like,
Why did-
your usual Monday morning phone call.
Everybody help themselves?
Yeah, if you want to take
Well,
over.
like about
It's wonderful, thank you so much.
I'll be tomorrow. I did call you today.
It'd be nice if you say hi. On camera, right?
I was gonna ask you.
See you later.
That owl.
Was on.
No.
I didn't see you.
There is.
Come with your email, right? You have it now.
I get from my little wife. I'm not on the hand. I'm not on. I'm not.
I don't know.
Credit card, email. Not the main thing she had, put a squeeze on me.
Nice job with the picture.
That's all.
Nice job, Chris. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For once, not on cake duty.
You know, I thought about putting a phase drug emblem on it, but I didn't know, nobody else
We
would,
go way back.
nobody else would get it.
Oh my goodness, really?
I would.
That's nice.
Very nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right,
Piece of cake?